It's been a fun spring up here. Obviously, we've been as high as like 85, 86, and this morning it's an easy 40 degrees, which is probably going to stunt the growth of the grass, which is probably good for all the weekend warriors, yard workers. Give them a couple days off this week. Last couple weeks had a lot of people aches and pains, repetitive use, injuries, strains, sore muscles, raking, mowing, a lot of flower beds. Obviously that's going to continue into May. We're going to have a lot of patients coming in, obviously bending, lifting, planting flowers, doing those types of exercises, chores, things that we haven't been doing, movements that we haven't been doing for a couple months. So, we usually see an uptick in, people just, feeling like they're a little bit off, not recovering as quickly. So we just want to, keep in mind that when we're doing this stuff, obviously take breaks, drink plenty of water. One of the reasons most people that have aches and pains and don't recover as fast is because we drink a lot of coffee, or we have soda drinks, or we have drinks with diuretics, and we end up getting more dehydrated and probably don't drink as much water. And when we've increased the amount of, movement, exercise, not just physical exercise, but, just exercise in terms of activities of daily living, we don't probably drink as much as we should. So, hydration, always important. Obviously recovery, if you're sore, continue to use ice on any sore muscles. That will, we can take those things we learned as athletes when we were younger and still apply them when we get a little bit older. Ice is gonna keep the inflammation down. It's also gonna take us into, some other treatments and diagnostics that we can utilize, especially if the strains or the pain gets even worse. We've obviously most of the year been talking about low-level laser therapy, red light therapy, different types of lasers. We're obviously still at the office, still using some red light therapy, which again is going to help with inflammation, swelling, pain. Actually, I pulled up one of the abstracts from some of the research that's been going into the lasers, and it's really kind of going to be, instead of pain pills, instead of pain medication, and using pharmaceuticals to control your pain. Obviously we can still use some aspirin, Tylenol, things of that nature, acetaminophen, for some swelling. But if you're not improving that quickly, or if if you don't tolerate pain medication very well, I think that the red light therapy is going to become an excellent alternative or option for people who want to either go more naturally, or actually it's going to improve your outcomes. It's been demonstrated that your pain will probably be halved in terms of the severity of it, and then the healing process is usually cut in half as well. So you heal at twice the rate and you have half the pain. If this were a discount store, it would be like, this is too good to be true, like Sunday. So these are different options that we can do. Again, and then that coupled with just, good solid chiropractic care, maintenance plans, and coming in. And then we'll get you moving, and then we'll be able to, you'll be able to get back out to your yard work and do the other stuff. Again, for all the athletes, obviously a lot of spring races 4th of July race coming up for a lot of people. Again, that's hot, but you have Memorial Day runs, you have Memorial Day picnics, and just playing sports. I mean, obviously for adult leagues, baseball, softball leagues starting back up. Obviously travel for a lot of families, for their children. So keeping in mind that long drives in the car are probably not good for you. These things are all going to impact your health and your movement. So, we just want to stay on top of this early in the spring and getting into the summer here. So let's, just keep our bodies in mind and keep moving well.